students, how are you all? I hope you all are fine. Yes. Did you finish your homework, all of you? Did you finish your homework? Okay. We are going to discuss about counters. Okay. So this topic is very interesting topic. Here we are going to design such type of circuit able to count the numbers. Okay, the counter is what? It is used to counting the number 1 to 10 and 1 to 5 like this. So before starting this topic, we are going to discuss two topics: up counter and another one is called as down counter. Okay, so what is mean counter is, up counter is a counter that means counts the number from lower number to higher number. Okay, like this, suppose 0 1 2 up to n. Suppose the counter is able to 0 to n number, it is called as up counter. Down counter is counter counts the number lowest number to highest number, n minus 1 1 2 3 then 0. Then we will see that down counter. Okay, again the counter is broadly categorized two types. One is synchronous and asynchronous counter. One is synchronous counter and asynchronous counter. Synchronous counter means which counter? Those counter which have single clock signal. Single clock signal is connected is called as the synchronous counter. Asynchronous means they are the different clock signal provide the different flip-flops. So that is the difference between synchronous and asynchronous counter. We already discussed about synchronous and asynchronous. Okay, now let us give our focus counter. Listen careful. Okay, so we can design able to counter using flip-flop. Flip-flop is the basic element counter. So to use of counter, we require the toggle mode flip-flop. Yes, the thing you have to remember that if you want to use the flip-flop counter, you can use toggle mode flip-flop also you have to use. Okay, so we are having two flip-flops, either JK flip-flop and T flip-flop. In this two flip-flop we have toggle mode. We can use only two flip-flop for design counters. Now let us consider T flip-flop. We will use the D flip-flop or JK flip-flop, but here we will go to take the T flip-flop first. You must you must know the working possible state of the counter. Here you should give T flip-flop. T flip-flop have a single input and Q is the given one single input. T is single input and Q1 and Q2 3. Q1 and Q2 is the output for counter. This is for T flip-flop toggle mode. Okay, I will give 1 more minute. Write neatly. Have you completed? Okay. Synchronous counter. Okay. As we know that synchronous counter having cascading flip-flops given to the similar clock pulses. Here we can use a 2-bit synchronous counter. 2-bit synchronous counter. We can see 2-bit synchronous counter which we can using 2 flip-flops. And here we can observe the similar clock pulses for both flip-flops. As the synchronous counter, we need to use similar clock pulses. So whatever output of flip-flops are there, that we need to give a output same time. So that is called as synchronous counter. Now you can see the inputs. So here in previous asynchronous counters, what we are doing is we are not giving clock pulses similar to each other. So we are just first flip-flop we are providing clock pulses. Next flip-flop onwards we are taking clock pulse from previous input and output. But in the synchronous counter we are taking similar clock, but whatever input is there. In asynchronous counter, output all inputs are connected to high connector. That means each flip-flops that is toggle condition. But synchronize we are taking clock is defined here, and simply we can see these inputs are not defined. That is depends upon previous flip-flops. So in case asynchronous clock is not a predefined for each and every flip-flop, we can observe that at that class. Now here high voltage line, each and every flip-flop we can connect high voltage line. Each and every flip-flop that shows you that inputs each flip-flops defined, but we are taking from previous flip-flop in asynchronous counter, but synchronous here the inputs are dependent upon previous flip-flop. For example, we will 3-bit counter, that is different. Okay, we have here, we will give another flip-flop, but here two flip-flop. Whatever connection is given, that நம்ம அதில் இருந்து third flip-flop கனெக்ட் பண்ணிக்கலாம். we are maintaining that flip-flop also. This is about synchronous counter. This is generally up counter, synchronous up counter. How it will work like a count, how it will count up counter. Sorry, இது வந்து எப்படி up counter இருக்கு அப்படினு செக் பண்ணிக்கலாம். Okay, now we are taking positive edge. We will see. I am just considering whenever positive edge of clock, this flip-flop is going to trigger. Please keep in mind, when process asynchronous circuit, no need to worry about inputs. All this one by one you can flow. But now when you are dealing synchronous clock, same clock, then always get ready to with the inputs. Flip-flops, whenever each flip-flop provide output, but asynchronous, you are not doing like that. First flip-flop you are processing, after that according to the first flip-flop and second flip-flop, the third up to nth. But synchronous, as clock is similar to each and every clock, it is also similar to each and every flip-flops. But similar clock edge, that means first clock edge automatically all flip-flops are going to process. You need to get ready to input. Whenever the clock is provide the output according to the inputs. Now processing the. So here I am considering my clock, and as I rightmost of the any counter, that is synchronous or asynchronous, will, and see this diagram. First of all, take page number 26 and see. When clock is equivalent to 0, see here, clock is equal to 0. Initially there is no value in counter. Why? The time of giving for clock pulses, we need to get ready to possible input from the two flip-flop. What are the input? Every time here we have to give 2 input every time, but before giving the first clock word we need to get ready this input. Initial condition is 0. 0 is here. Whenever the clock pulse is there, whenever we given clock pulses as the inputs are 1 1, JK flip flop, this is going to turble. But even though clock pulses occurred here, but here the inputs are 0 0, so first clock pulses is remaining same statement, because you know that JK flip flop operation. If clock is activated JK flip flop, your JK value is 0 0, it will gives no changes. When JK equal to 0, it will 0 reset. In JK okay, like that. If you are ready with 0 0 for first clock pulses, if you no changes, whatever output state is there, its present state is there, continues in previous next day. That means first clock pulses, first edging is activate in both the flip flops, but this flip flop is ready with 1, so this is going to 1, toggle is 1, 0 to 1, but this is ready with 0 0. So this is ready with 0 0 means you are getting, that means 0, whatever 0 is there, you are getting 0. So now you got Q0 as 1. Why? Toggle this flip flop, this one after application of first clock pulses, so that one is available next clock pulse here. So already same triggering flip flop is applied to here also. So already given output when you got the input. So that means whatever one came here, available from next clock pulses. Now for first clock pulses 0 to 1 means here, for the next clock pulses applied, we have to get ready for the input. That means the second flip flop application. So why it is not 1 1 in previous case means when the edge is there, then only when the edge is over, the process time will be there in the flip flop. We are giving 1. So to take this 1, this flip flop is not having this edge. This edge is completed for first flip flop. That's why that's next edge. Okay. Now we will see. For next see for clock pulse application, all the input is 1. Here always 1 1. So now I applied second edge of clock. this flip flop having 1-1 output, 1-1, it's going to toggle from 1 to 0. That 0 want to come to directly, because whatever ready inputs are that is that the 1-1 is that this is also going to toggle. That means it will become 0 and 1, 0 1. For application of second clock pulse, you need to again ready to input. Now it will take 0 0. It will take 0 0 and you will make third clock pulse. When you given third rising edge of clock, it's going to toggle 0 to 1. This one is going to this flip flop is considered as 1. For third rising edge, the previous inputs are 0 0, that will come. This one will come 4 clocks. So here whatever 0 0 is that, for example, if you are giving 0 0 JK flip flop, that will provide no change conditions. Whatever previous is that as it is. It is going to toggle going to 1 1 as it is 1. When you apply 4th clock pulse, then you need to recycle. That is 0 0. Recycle means that is 0 0. Now asynchronous counters means I will explain briefly. For the 2-bit asynchronous counter, the term asynchronous refers to events that do not have a fixed time relationship with each other and generally do not occur at the same time. An asynchronous counter is one in which the flip-flop within the counter do not change state at exactly the same time because they do not have a common clock pulses. They do not have a common clock pulses. The term asynchronous refers to events that do not have a fixed time relationship with each other and generally do not occur at the same time. An asynchronous counter is one in which the flip-flop within counter do not change state at the exactly the same time because they do not have a common clock pulses. Right? Okay, now we will see 2-bit asynchronous binary counter. So for 2-bit counter we declare a 2 flip-flop. So as we already discussed that for from toggle mode of flip-flop, we will use the T flip-flop and JK flip-flop. In this case we will take this T flip-flop. Okay, as a 2-bit counter is that you have to 2-bit counter nala we have to take 2-bit block or 2 flip-flop. One is T flip-flop and JK flip-flop. Okay, that is T. One is T and T is the input, Q1 you have to take 2 flip-flop. Okay, you have to take normally the booklet irukku paakadinga, understand panikonga. Normally we have to take 2 flip-flop. One is T. First flip-flop is provided is what? Clock signal. Here the clock signal is even. Okay, see this see the diagram, clock signal is there. Now see this output Q1. I will give numbering to the flip-flop here, Q1 bar, T1 Q0 bar and T0. I will give different. So as you know that required a toggle mode for the counter. So toggle mode, so we have to provide what? T equal to 1. Yes, T equal to 1 we are getting the toggle mode. To make it as a connect both input T toward logic 1 pass what? FF0. Okay, so here I will provide the logic 1 or otherwise you will provide 0. Okay, in this diagram they are given differently. Okay, now output of this flip-flop connected to the first flip-flop connected to the clock signal. The output of the first flip-flop connected to the input of this flip-flop, clock input of the signal. So now both flip-flop will not have a same clock signal. First flip-flop is connected to the clock signal. Flip is connect output அது வந்து என்னதா இருக்கு, செகண்ட் டிஃபரெண்டா கனெக்ட் ஆயிருக்கு. see it is not a synchronous counter. Okay, that is clear. Asynchronous counter means synchronous counter. Because both the flip-flops will not have a same clock signal, it is a synchronous. Now we will see the working of this flip-flops. For this I have to take two output. I will take this output for first one is Q0 and second one is q1. Okay, you have to zero q bar. I will write this value. As you can see, flip-flops are negatives. Here C is given and bubble shows it is a what? Negative. If both flip-flops are triggered on a negative signals, already D0 is connected to, that is no issue, both above continuously operated toggle mode. This input will not change because it is permanently connected to F0. Now consider here initial 0. Here we will take initial value 0 0. It has considered as what? 0 0. At first negative clock signal, what will happen? See this, அந்த CLK இருக்குல்ல, அதுதான் நெகட்டிவ். அந்த பாக்ஸ் வேவ் மாதிரி போட்டிருக்காங்கல்ல, what will happen? This first flip flop get triggered. Yes, as this flip flop is D0 is connected to T0, so that is active. This will get triggered. As it is get triggered, okay, this much one. இதுல ஒண்ணுமே இல்ல, for simplicity transition அப்படினு இருக்கு. ரெண்டு flip flop யூஸ் பண்றோம். ஒன்னு here the many number of flip flops இருக்கு. அதில் நம்ம என்ன flip flop எடுக்கிறோம்? 2 flip flop எடுக்கிறோம். D0 வையும் ரெண்டு flip flop இருக்கு, ஒரு date mode இருக்கு. Okay, D0ங்கிறது இருக்கு, அப்புறம் Q0 and Q0 bar. Next D1ங்கிறது இருக்கு, Q1 bar. D1 is connected to, see this, easy only. Draw this diagram. Okay, shall we move? Okay guys, your homework is take page number 30. First answer in 1 or 2 sentence question is there. You have to write first 5 question. Okay, your homework is answer in 1 or 2 sentences there. You have to write first 5 question. Part 2 la first 5 question you have to write. Okay, write neatly, don't write neatly.